Narratively, Phi is the spirit of the Master Sword, its soul, an entity created by the goddess Hylia to support the hero of courage through his many reincarnations. Mechanically, however, she's an extension of the logic behind Navi and, maybe less obviously, Dax from the original Jak and Daxter. Link is a silent protagonist. He needs someone to speak for him, articulate exposition, and respond to situations. Design-wise, she is the Master Sword. Bright blue blade for the head and left arm, purple crossguard for the right arm and body, and crisscrossed leather hilt for her legs. But she's also a blank slate. Her face is perfect, but unnaturally smooth and stiff, with no pupils in her eyes and very little expression. It is explicitly a robotic design, and it makes her just a little bit alienating and uncanny to look at initially, in the way that marble statues of gods and goddesses can sometimes be uncanny and alienating, and this supports her story arc beautifully. Now, in that story arc, her characterization suffered a bit under the overzealous frequency with which the Skyward Sword's developers had her interrupt the game with directions and reminders. It was a consideration for accessibility to children and first-time gamers, but the result was that she came across as rather controlling, nagging, and maybe a little bit condescending sometimes, immediately re-explaining what has just been said to the player one more time. She's none of those things, of course, and her arc is one of learning to develop a heart as well as a function. At the start of her story, she's merely a tool, an object to be used, animated entirely by purpose. At the end, she becomes a person, motivated by love and care. And thematically, even if not literally, this is the thing that allows her to become the Master Sword, the Sword of Evil's bane. She persists through the millennia because she loves Link in all of his incarnations, and she wants to protect him in every life he ever leads. And there is something achingly romantic about that.